Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Talola, and welcome back to episode 5 of my Zero to Hero challenge. This is going to be the best episode yet. We have some keys that don't go very well, and some keys which give us some amazing rewards. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Meow. Right guys, for the first key we're doing a +6 stone vault. That's enough for the baby keys now. And it's time to get serious. We gather a group of absolute pumpers, let's see how it goes. We start off with the absolute manliest Chadball you'll ever see in your life. And I know what you're thinking. Talola, what about your self-doubt issues? And I'm like, no, I've got this. Just you watch. And I'm standing there, dodging, weaving, fists flying left, right and centre. Scratch that, I might need some help. No, and I'm dead. After respawning a few times, we managed to get it under control. Gracefully getting through that first corridor, we're on to the first boss. Now I've got all of my defensives here, so it should be absolutely fine. I should have probably used one of those things called a defensive right there. But luckily, with teamwork, me and the healer managed to top myself off. And that's the first boss shut down. This run's going great so far. Just ignore what happened at the start, that was just a warm up. I go for a big pull here to try and redeem myself for what happened earlier. I mean, I didn't mean to do as big of a pull, but actually it seems to be going quite well, so I'll class that as redeemed. It's quite nice going back and watching the first and second episode of this challenge and seeing how much I've improved so far as a tank in general. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've still got so much to improve on, but nonetheless I'm still rather impressing myself. So I'll be giving myself a pat on the back. I really need to get out of that tab targeting habit because it causes me to miss so many interrupts. Now it's time for the boss which causes the most people to leave the group. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, we've been through a lot together so far, so we should have a strong bond by now. Oh no, we've lost 1 DPS. It's fine, we can still do it. No, the healer. Oh no, another DPS gone. No, now I'm dead. After losing so much of the group last pull, this pull we managed to turn it around and kill the boss with only 1 casualty. So that's a bloody win in my book. Moving on. After the boss we tackle the next corridor. This corridor actually goes really well. I don't think we have any deaths. Majority of the stuff gets interrupted in time, so that's great. I've got my fingers and my toes crossed that we can kill this boss, because I've done quite a lot of groups recently where we all fail on this boss and everyone leaves the group. We have our first victim of the boss. Someone who doesn't like moving out of swirlies. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a swirly enjoyer as much as the next person. I mean, what's there not to love about standing in swirlies? If they kill you, they kill you. You can just alt tab and watch some YouTube. Search how to kill Shamrock. Stone Vault M6 M+. Yeah. That one. Oh, you caught me. Yeah. Ignore that last screen. I don't know what happened there. There must have been a bug. Yeah, a bug. So after a few minutes of killing the boss, I was the last player remaining, but unfortunately I died too. So unfortunately, after a few wipes of this boss, the group disbands. So this key here is +6 stone vault. The reason why we're on the last boss right now is because I may or may not have forgot to hit record, and when I checked my second screen, it wasn't recording. But hey ho, mistakes happen, right? But as you can tell by the death counter, it would have been quite a fun one to watch. But at least we managed to get to the last boss and down him. At least that's another time key under our belt. And yet again, we get no loot. But I don't mind, we timed it. Now we're going for a 7 Siege of Belarus. This should go better, fingers crossed. I don't think we've done any 7s previously, I can't really remember. But if we can actually time this key, this will be the first 7 we have done. So that's nice. We actually get up to the first boss without any issues. This is actually quite a fun little boss where you spend most of the time just chasing after him. And as long as the DPS deal with the ads in a reasonable time, there's nothing really to worry about. Like, am I missing something here? Whenever the boss attacks me, I get knocked back. He's not fixated on me. He just donks me and I go flying back. After getting thrown around the arena like an oversized ping pong ball, we finally killed him. Now that the first boss is dead, we start clearing our way through the ads on the way to the second boss. Everything is currently going fine. With my track record so far though, I was expecting something to go wrong at any minute now, but I was wrong. We arrived at the second boss with again nothing really to report. It's just us running through a nice dock without a care in the world, as if it's a fun day out with the family and that weird uncle. Yes, I am that weird uncle. That's the second boss dead, let's continue. Does anybody else have a weird fixation of staring at the bananas to try and avoid them? Like, I spend so much time just staring at the bananas. I'll just end up fixating on one banana and then run into another. Or I'll just be staring at them, not paying attention to what's going on in front of me. This is probably the most boring boss fight in the dungeon. You just spend most of your time running around in circles. Right, that's that boss dead. On the way to the last boss, we're making good time to time this key. And after firing the last cannon shot at Davy Jones's Kraken, the boss is dead, and we have timed the key, giving us a very nice 97 rating. Unfortunately, I got no loot. Arakara. This is my most ran dungeon this entire series. If you've been watching me from the start, you will know the struggles I've had trying to run this place. It's just the last boss, man. She absolutely destroys groups. Hopefully this run goes better for us, and also this is a +8, so if we do time it, that would be amazing, and it will also boost my score massively. I am trying to do bigger pulls now. I have no idea if I'll survive this, but I think it's a good time to try and test how much damage I can take. As this is my first +8, I'm sure it'll be fine. I was holding my interrupt for so long, waiting for the spider to cast the fear. I was getting into my head thinking that it may have already been casted and interrupted by someone else, but as soon as I stop a cast for a web bolt, it bloody casts the fear and goes off. We absolutely smash our way through the first part of the dungeon and kill the boss. It's so satisfying playing a tank and just doing a massive pull and being able to survive all the damage you are taking from the huge amounts of mob around you. It's such a good feeling, and it makes it even better if you survive as well. I'm not gonna lie, we just lost the healer and I thought that was the end of the run. I just thought everyone would leave. I'm just so thankful the Deathknight was able to battle res the healer. With the battle res used, we were able to defeat the boss with no issues at all. At this point in the dungeon, I literally nearly had a heart attack with the amount of mobs I pulled. I just thought to myself, there's no way I'd survive this. And do you know what, I was right. I did not survive it. Unfortunately, that was our first wipe of the dungeon. I mean, from what's happened to me in the past in this dungeon, this is going really well. We've only had one wipe this far in. After the wipe, I thought I'd play it safe. I'll go straight down the middle and do smaller pulls. That way, hopefully, we don't destroy the key. After the wipe and playing it safe, we actually managed to kill the boss. Unfortunately though, we're only a few % off. In a hurry we pull some mobs. We actually time a +8 hour Kara. I was actually so happy with myself after struggling with it so much in the past. But that's not all. The RNG gods finally decided to grace me with my best weapon on hero track. It's an absolute massive upgrade. And that's not it, it's also reset day, it's vault time. So as you can see, I've got the option of 2 trinkets. I end up choosing the Harvester's trinket, as both trinkets aren't very good, but the Harvester trinket gives me more item level. Hey guys, that's the end of episode 5, I really do hope you enjoyed it. I'm having so much fun making this series, and I'm trying to become a better content creator as I go. I still have a long way to go, but I appreciate the support I receive so much. If anyone has any ideas on how I can improve creating this content or in general gameplay improvements, please let me know in the comments. Thank you again guys, I'll see you in the next episode where I'm sure we'll break 2k score. See you in the next one.